Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining in. Today I am just going to get ready for work. So this is kind of like a get ready with me video. And I'm going back to my roots. Ever since I got my Jaclyn Hill palette, my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette in the mail, it's all I've been using. I've been freaking obsessed with the thing. How could you not be? It's perfect. But what I'm going to use today is my ColourPop All I See Is Magic. This was like my first real palette that I ever bought, and I was so obsessed with it. I used it all the time, and then, you know, as I started finding other things, I kind of got away from it. So I think today I'm gonna go back and use this while I get ready for work. And what I want to do is just put some concealer on my eyelids. I've already done my foundation, and today I used my Fenty Beauty in the color 170, and I used a little bit of concealer and under my eyes. And for my eyebrows, I used the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer. And I'm gonna put a little bit of clear brow gel on them to seal those in and make sure they don't go anywhere. And then I will start my eyes. So this is my second video ever. Thank you to everybody who's already subscribed. I didn't expect it to happen so quickly. I can't even tell you guys how much I appreciate it. This is something that I'm super, super passionate about and something I've wanted to do for a really long time. And I finally have, just got balls to do it. So I'm really, really excited about it. So this is like one of my favorite concealers. ColourPop is my absolute favorite, and I do have it coming in the mail. It should be here by Thursday. I can't freaking wait because I've been without it for so long, and I just can't wait to have it back again. But in the meantime, I've been using this Maybelline New York Master Conceal by Face Studio, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty fantastic. This is in the color Light. It's very full coverage. It doesn't crease. It's, for something bought in a drugstore, it's really, I mean, I could easily compare it to the ColourPop concealer. So, but I am excited that's coming, the ColourPop in the mail. Should have it Thursday. Well, I guess maybe I'll break down a little bit what you can expect from me in the beginning here. I guess I'm going to try to do like 2 to 3 videos a week. I do have a full-time job. I'm a full-time pharmacy technician, so it may not be the easiest thing for me. It's not so much as shooting these damn things, it's the editing. Holy macaroni. And I am not computer savvy. So, you know, even the ones they're like, oh, easy for beginners, great for beginners. I'm looking at those and I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't get it. So my goal is to do the 2 or 3 videos a week to start off, just to keep relevant and keep you guys intrigued, or try to keep you guys intrigued, I guess. So that's what to look forward to from me. So I am gonna go in with, I think, this color right here. This is Top Notch. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'm just gonna use one of the brushes that I got from my Ipsy bag, which should also be coming, so I'll have an unboxing. I'm super excited about that. This is the Firmer 201. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. This is Top Notch. I'm gonna do this as my base color, and I'm just gonna apply that in the crease. And it's so funny going from, you know, Jaclyn Hill's palette, which is like hella pigmented, like so crazy pigmented. It's like I've just never used any palette like it. And then going back to ColourPop, and these colors, don't get me wrong, some of them are super pigmented, but a lot of them are a little bit, you know, they blend well, but they're just duller. They're not as bright as the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Okay, so now that I have that like foundation down, I'm gonna go in again with this bottom color right here, which is still kind of light. This is called Imperial. Can you guys see that? So I'm gonna go in with that color. I'm gonna clean this brush off on my little brush cleaner. And I am going to, again, just go into the crease. I'm just kind of going over what I just put down. Okay, so I got those colors on there. So I'm going to go a little bit darker now, and I'm going to focus in a little bit tighter in my crease. I'm going to go in with this color right here. This is called Teacup. I don't know, can you guys see? Teacup right there. So I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to kind of go over. I might go up a little bit more and a little bit more on the lid with this one. Start to bring it down a little bit. I did miss this palette now that I'm using it again. The colors are they're so fresh and like I don't know. This was, like I said, my first palette and I loved it. And then I bought a Bad Habit palette off of Hush, and I was obsessed with that for a little while because I was always afraid to use like bold colors, but when I saw that Jaclyn Hill palette, you know, I had to. I didn't have a choice. It was like I gotta do it. And there's just been no looking back ever since. But I don't want to wear it out. And I have done some really, really nice looks with it that I can't wait to show you guys. I'm gonna do tutorials on them. So anyone that has it can follow along, and I think I am just about... All right, so now I'm gonna use, this is a MUA crease brush. I just got this at a drugstore, probably CVS, seeing as how I work there. And I'm gonna go into my crease with this dark red right here. It's called Pitter Patter. And this is one of my favorite colors on this palette, and I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna it's gonna be really, really tight in my crease. I'm not gonna go as far up or as far down with it, but I am gonna focus over here and right in the crease. And it's so much easier for me to do this eye for some reason. I am a lefty, but this eye I can close and while I keep this eye open, but this eye I can't wink with. I don't know, it's weird. It's ridiculous because sometimes I have to like hold it and whatever. All right, so that adds a little bit of color, and I am gonna go in with this. It's clean, and I'm just gonna blend everything together with it. Ipsy, I get so excited every month with my Ipsy because they send me the freaking greatest brushes. Eventually, I do want to get myself a good brush set for the time being. I have what I have, and it serves its purpose. So I think those are nice and blended. I think those are blended quite nicely. So I'm going to go in. The thing I love about this palette is there's just as many shimmers as there are mattes. You know what? I think I want to go and do a little smoke in the corner with this before I start on something else. I think I want to do that. I think, yeah, I don't know how that's going to look because this is a little brown and I got a lot of red going on. But let's see. That's the worst that could happen, right? So I'm just going to put a little bit of that in the corner just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. Where's that makeup eraser brush? I'm going to sit there and blend that out. I actually quite like that. I'm going to put a little bit more in. This is Go Wish. That's this color. All right, let's try the other eye. If you guys have any ideas for me, any like kind of products you want me to review, anything like that, let me know. Leave it in the comments because I am up for really anything. Okay, so now I think I'm done with that. That looks pretty good there. All right, so I'm gonna take this brush. I got this in my Ipsy bed. This is the Luxe 249. And the bottom, the top of it is a blending brush, but this one is to more compact, to pat the colors down a little bit more. And what I think I'm actually gonna do with this as well is just put a little bit of finishing spray on my brush. it just makes the shimmers pop a little bit more. They come out a little bit better. So on my bottom lash, I'm going to go in with this pink right here. It's called Tinseltown, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my lid. Oh, that is so pretty. That's a really pretty color. Oh my goodness. That's really pretty. Pretty color, ColourPop. And I'm going to go and do this eye with the same thing. That is really a pretty, pretty color. I'm going to take a little bit of the gold here. This color is Never Never right here. And I'm just going to put some at, like, in the crease, like, yeah, like maybe half of the bottom of my lid. And then I'll blend them together because that looks really pretty. And I'll blend it out so it, you know, looks softer. It mixes in with the other color. If I could just keep this eye closed. That would be fantastic. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm going to take that makeup eraser brush and I'm just going to kind of push that gold up and over. So since my foundation and everything is done, I can just go ahead and start the under my eye. I'm going to take my concealer again, and I'm just going to put a little on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to clean this up right here. Just make it look, you know, sharper, more of a straight line there. I'll conceal underneath a little bit too while I'm at it. There we go. That's good. You can see the difference. I'm going to do this to the other eye as well. It's good to conceal or cover up, clean up any eyeshadow that falls down if you don't, you know, bang your brush enough or blow it off or whatever it is that you do to get the excess off your brush. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the same colors that I've done on the top, and I'm going to just push them down the bottom. So this is an MUA Smudge Detailer brush. I went in with this color first. I'm actually just going to do a mixture of these two colors, just a little bit there, and I'm going to go in. I'm going to start over here and just go under my eye with those, and I'll fix my crease after, like my inner corner. You just kind of want to do the same thing that you did on the top. You want it to be as even as it can with your crease. And then I'm going to go down with this color, and I'm just going to lightly pat that into the bottom because it can be a bit much. It's a little dark. And that will be so much tighter once I put, once I put the mascara on, it will tighten it up. So I'm just going to do the same thing that I did on this eye. I am going to do just a little liner. I'm not going to do a wing because I'm going to work. The Steve Laurent Precision Tip Liner in black. And I'm just going to do a really small, I think this is drying out on me, and that's sad because I like this eyeliner. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is my, my foot's asleep. This is my go-to mascara if I'm not wearing falsies, and obviously I don't wear falsies to work, so I'm just gonna go in and put a couple layers of this on. I just love how the volume that it gives and how unclumpy it is. Funniest story. So I came down I shoot downstairs in my grandmother's house because she just has, I don't know, it's just nicer, I think. And it's quiet because she's not here. She's in Florida. And then all summer long she's down the Cape. So I come down here to do this. And I came down this morning to do it, and I kept hearing this freaking beep, 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 like every maybe 30 seconds or so. And I'm like, what the frig is that? And I'm like, oh my God, it's the smoke detector. So there's a smoke detector like in the hallway. And I'm like, well, it must be this one. So I get on a chair. Of course, it's not the one that has like the batteries in it, right? It's the one that actually is like hardwired into the house. This house was probably like the first house built. I don't even know. So I unplug it. I figure out how to unplug it. And I'm like, nice, good. Like 10 seconds later, beep. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So now I'm like, well, it's not the smoke detector. There must be like a carbon monoxide detector or something around here somewhere. So I am going ape shit looking for this thing. I mean, I'm in every room. I finally narrow it down to the bedroom, right? And I'm in there, and I hear it, and I can tell it's in that room, and it's wicked, wicked loud. And I'm like, where the hell is it? And I'm like looking behind bureaus. You know how like some people have outlets that are like behind their bed, behind their bureau, wherever. I can't find the goddamn thing. So finally I'm standing in front of her bed, and I hear it beep again, and I'm like, that son of a bitch sounds like it's coming from underneath the bed. So I got down on my hands and knees, and I looked, and sure as shit, there it was under the bed. Why? Who keeps a smoke detector? No, a carbon monoxide detector under their bed? It must have been like, there has to be a logical explanation for this. Like, I'm hoping that it was like put low, because you're supposed to keep those low. So I'm hoping it was like put low and it like rolled under the bed. Or really, that's the only story that I'd accept. That's the only acceptable story that I would take. I hope that that's the situation, because I don't think under the bed is the best place to keep your carbon monoxide detector. I'm not a firefighter by any means, or a gas lady, or any of that. So I could be very wrong, but I highly doubt that I am. Okay, so now that my eyes are finished, I am going to go in, and I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring, throw some bronzer on my face, maybe a little bit of highlighter, and call it a day. So this is the NYX Wonder Stick, and this is the first cream like contour that I have ever found that I have loved. I love this stuff. It makes contouring so easy, because I do not have an easy time contouring. I never have, and I just never used to do it because it was always such a fail. So I do like to go back in with my blender and just kind of dab it a little before I finish it up with a brush, just to kind of get it pat into my skin. And that's that. You want to talk about distracting? My boyfriend's watering plants right now. Watering plants. That's what he's doing right now. Okay, so it does kind of blend it a lot better than a brush does. And I feel like with a brush, I have to rub so hard that it leaves my face red, and it does affect my foundation. So I actually saw that trick from another beauty guru, and I wish I could remember who it was so I could give her props. I'll have to look it up and get back to you guys on that one. So I always do a little bit on my nose to give the illusion that it's thinner. My bridge is thinner and straighter. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is, I just got this a couple days ago. This is the NYX Matte Bronzer. I am in love with this stuff. Totally in love with it. It is awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm just going to go in, and I'm going to do a little bit below my cheekbone. And then I'm going to go in with this is my go-to. I need to venture out into like get more blushes. And I think I'm going to get one of the BH blush palettes because they're inexpensive and I know it's good quality makeup. I know I'll get my money's worth, but this is the e.l.f. This is what I have been using forever. This is like my favorite color. It doesn't tell me what color it is, so we'll just have to use our imagination, I guess. And I'm going to find, when this is gone, I don't know what I'm going to do because this is just my favorite. It's my favorite blush. It blends so nice. You'll see once I blend it out with my big brush. And there's that. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm just going to kind of blend everything together. All right. And then the last thing I'm going to do is a little bit of highlighter. This is the Maybelline New York Master Strobing Stick by Face Studio. This is illuminating highlighter and it's super, super easy. And I'm just going to do a little bit right there, tip of my nose, maybe a little bit right there and on my chin. Maybe a little bit on my upper lip. And again, I'm just going to go in and blend all of that. And then lips, and I'm done. And yeah, I still couldn't manage to keep this video under frickin' 35 minutes. I don't know what my deal is. I didn't even do my foundation here. Okay, so what I've been using is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray. And it's pretty good. I haven't had any issues with it. It's matte, so it doesn't shine. And it does keep my makeup all day long. So there you have it. This is kind of just my everyday basic look. I am going to go get ready and go to the pharmacy and count pills for the next 7 hours or so. Hold on a second. This is Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream in Spiced Berry. And I don't really think it plumps my lips at all, but it's a pretty color. And it goes well with the makeup that I did on my eyes today. Okay, that wraps it up. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. Every subscription means the world to me. I love my subscribers. The ones that have done it so far, I'm so appreciative. So again, thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much. I've already done my foundation. I've already done my foundation. I did my eyebrows using the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer. And I did my eyebrows using the Maybelline Total Temptation and I used, this is the Firmer 201. So I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop it on the floor. And then I'm going to drop it again because that's what I do. Frig. Okay. Bye. Eventually, I do want to get myself a nice brush set, but for the time, brush set. What the hell am I trying to say? So there, I'm like, double. There we go. This is the Steve Laurent I don't know, it's like a mental thing that I have to do. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Probably nobody important anyway. It's a train. I live near train tracks. You want to talk about distracting? My boyfriend's watering plants right now. Watering plants. That's what he's doing right now. Okay, so